Links to the full version of the guide, leveling trees, and path of building paste bins for the mapping setup, lab setup, and low-budget setups are provided in the description below. This build is intended for farming the labyrinth and low-level incursions. Be warned that this build will not do well in high-tier maps or bossing without heavy modifications. Welcome to the Oriath Academy TLDR guide for the Molten Strike and Frostblades Roadrunner. Start as Ranger. Be Pathfinder. Target movement speed nodes, jewel sockets, mind over matter, elemental overload, and almost any passive node that buffs flasks. Equip boots on your head, boots on your chest, boots around your neck, hold boots in your hands, and wear boots on your feet. For incursions and maps, use Dream Feathers, Thunder Fists, rare rings to cap resists, and Gluttony or a rare belt. For lab, use Grellwood to shank Izaro and gain stupid amounts of armor, String of Servitude movement speed belt, rare gloves and rings to cap resists. For flasks, we start with an Experimenter's Quicksilver of Adrenaline for quality of life, or an Alchemist Quicksilver of Adrenaline if you have the daily lab layout memorized and can finish rooms before running out of charges. Experimenter's Stibnite Flask of Warding because it's busted. Experimenter's Jade Flask of Reflexes because Queen of the Forest while moving and Grellwood Shank while standing still. Last two flasks start with Seething Divine Life Flask of Staunching and Bubbling Sanctified Mana Flask of whatever the hell you want. Once you are more comfortable with the flask management, switch to a Seething or a Bubbling Hallowed Hybrid Flask of Staunching and at Ziri's Promise. Socket 2 Wildfire Jewels near the Scion starting area. In the rest of your jewel sockets, use Abyss Jewels with added elemental damage, life, and mana. For gem links, we are using Molten Strike linked to Multi-Strike, Concentrated Effect, added cold damage, elemental damage with attacks, and either elemental focus or added lightning damage. Have fun getting those colors in Queen of the Forest. For mapping, add Frostblades with Multi-Strike, Ancestral Call, and either elemental damage with attacks in Thunder Fists, or swap to added cold damage in Rare Gloves. 4-link phase run setup with increased duration, faster casting, and enhance. Charged Dash for crossing gaps in lab, Ancestral Protector with added cold and elemental damage with attacks. Blood Rage for mapping, but not in lab. Use a Golem for Izaro. Chaos or Lightning work well depending on your needs at the time. Run a mid-level Clarity, usually 10 to 15. Herald of Ice for mapping, but not lab. Cast when damage taken, Immortal Call, increased duration. Brine King and Lunaris are good major pantheons. Tugohama and Ralakesh are good minor pantheon picks. Thank you for watching this TLDR build guide from Oriath Academy. Class dismissed.